Good afternoon, Fort McMurray. It is Let's Talk Lending. I'm one of your co-hosts. I'm Melanie Galea with RE/MAX Fort McMurray, and I'm with
Barb Pinsent of the Mortgage Center.
Hi, Barb. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you.
So we got distracted. We had some technical difficulties last week. We are back at it because the Bank of Canada had a rate announcement last week. So let's talk about that.
No change, which was pretty much what we expected, and which you'll, as we go through doing these, you will now know that it isn't something that changes very often. Too many uncertainties. They didn't want to go any lower than the 0.25%, which they did not, and they expect to hold at that 0.25% for quite some time to come. They don't expect to see any changes with rates for the foreseeable future.
Gotcha. Well, that's good for buyers. It's really good. It's good, but it's good for sellers too, because it means that buyers are out there. I don't know about you, but I'm busy. Are you busy?
I'm busier than I've ever been.
I know, right? And that's so fantastic. And I know that we're both super, super grateful for those opportunities. So if you haven't yet, let's make sure you get connected with either Barb or myself. But Barb, before anyone even steps into a car, this is going to sound like I'm make TikToks with this chick from Boston. Anyways, before you even get into your car, you need to know how much money you can spend. So Barb, let's talk about what's the difference between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification. Why don't you start with pre-qualification first?
Okay. Pre-qualification is a conversation. So I'm having a conversation with the client. Client is telling me this is what their income is. This is what they have for debt. I'm looking at numbers based on that information, none of which has been verified, nor have I looked at credit history. Okay. So it's really very little of anything other than it gives them a sense of where they can start, but it's not much more than that.
Okay, can I say that it gives them a false sense of where they can start because you haven't dug in deep?
It's not a full sense. I don't like pre-qualifications for that reason.
Sellers don't like them either.
No, and I've been caught. Like, you talk to people and they're really sure this is what their income is. They're really sure this is what their debt load looks like. And then come the time that they've made an offer or they're just getting ready to, and egg on my face because now it's not what we thought it was. Right. So
Yeah, for sure. And there's nothing worse than getting someone out shopping and they're like, we're looking at in the 500 range and they can only afford 4. And sometimes that can be a big difference.
Absolutely. And it doesn't take a lot to make a big difference. Sorry, I cut you off there, but it doesn't take a lot to make a big difference. $100 a month can make the difference. It does not take a lot. So it's important to have those numbers narrowed down. You'll never get them to an exact dollar amount, but we can narrow it down to a pretty good looking dollar, right? Where it gives them a really good sense of where to start.
Excellent. Okay, so what is a pre-approval?
Pre-approval, we have documents. So when I'm doing a pre-approval, I get the client to provide me with their income verification. So T4s, pay stubs, sometimes a job letter, depending on how it is that they're paid, because I want to see what that job letter reads. I also will look at their credit bureaus so we know what credit history looks like. And that's important because you never know what's going to show on a credit bureau. Things just show up. Sometimes they belong there, sometimes they don't. So, and then the down payment needs to be verified as well. And again, I'm going to get them to provide me with as much paperwork as they can, because I'd rather have a look at that. And if there are any questions or any concerns that come up, I've addressed them before they go out shopping.
Right. And I think that's such an important piece of being able to know exactly, and that it gives you more negotiating power when you have the confidence of knowing exactly what you're pre-approved for. So, and it's less stress. It's very emotional and very exciting, and there's lots of different paperwork, and making sure you get all your financial paperwork ready to go ahead of time.
Yeah.
And some of the good properties, like the property single family between 300 and 500, are going very quickly.
Yeah.
We're seeing multiple offers. You have to be prepared. You have to have someone behind you that your buyer's agent, if you're buying, can say to you, hey, Barb Pinsent is on the end here. you know, like whenever I hear that, I can pitch that to my sellers. So
Yeah.
kudos to you, Barb, for
Thank you.
Giving that negotiating power to the buyer. And it's so, so important to make sure that you work with someone that knows what they're doing, has the experience, is a great communicator, which Barb is. And we definitely work as a great team. So if you're looking to get connected to either one of us, go to letstalklending.com, fill in the form, contact info, go to both of us, and we'll get in touch with you. And whether you're looking to get pre-approved, whether you're looking to like maybe need to renegotiate your mortgage, your term might be up, you know, there's lots of conversations to be had right now to figure out exactly what's the best situation for you. Would you agree, Barb?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you haven't yet, make sure you download the app called Discover Fort McMurray. You can find Barb and myself. We're both on that app. If you're not yet, get part of the Discover Fort McMurray business group. I can't rename it yet. Trying to talk to Mark Zuckerberg so that people realize if you need something that is in Fort McMurray, look there, please first, because you might be able to find it like in search of. Don't assume that everything is more expensive here. Please stop. I'm looking to interrupt that conversation for sure. And I know local vendors really appreciate when you shop local. So Barb's local, I'm local, and if you need mortgage information, we are looking forward to helping you out. Or if you're looking to buy, I can help you out with that too. All right. When's the next time, Barb?
Melanie, you're going to catch me off guard again because it never changes. You know what? I'm not even sure. I think it is in September,
right? Because it's 8 times a year.
Yeah.
But we're going to get together in a month's time anyhow, because we realize that people need detailed information about mortgages and in some of the real estate markets. So we want to have this conversation of lending. Let's talk lending so that we make it easy for you. You get the information that you need so you can make the right decisions for you, including hiring Barb and myself. Anyways.
Exactly.
Oh, I know. So fun. All right, Fort McMurray, share this video, tag a friend, get in touch with us if we can help you. We are more than willing to do that and excited to do that. Yeah. Anything else you want to say, Barb?
No, just thanks for listening. Same thing you said. Any questions? I'm always happy to help in any way that I can. Always available.
Awesome. All right, Fort McMurray, share this video. Have a fantastic day, and we'll talk next time about lending. Let's talk lending.com.
Sounds great. Thank you.